Hi everybody, today let's take a look at Stephen King's From a Buick 8, the audiobook, 12 CDs. I've been listening to this on my commute, which my commute's almost back to the way it used to be pre-COVID, which is awful. And it's 12 CDs. I just have half of the CDs in the box. There's two of these kind of boxes. Yeah, the plot, without giving away too many spoilers, concerns a car that is being held in a shed by the Pennsylvania State Troopers, and it's apparently it's a gateway between different dimensions, and they tell the setup is they're telling a teenager that whose father was killed in the line of duty. They're telling him all about the stories about the car and the supernatural things that occur. I think some of the supernatural things could be kind of Cthulhu-esque, but that's hard to say. And because it's a car, it doesn't necessarily mean that this book is connected to Christine. The case may be made, but maybe later Stephen King will link them together, or just say they're not linked. Now, people that read the book say that they were kind of confused on how the story is told in reminiscences. And I didn't have that problem because when different characters are telling the story, they have different voices doing it. There's a female voice for the character Shirley, and and then they also say then, when they're talking about the past, and now when they're in the current time. I've mentioned it before that Stephen King does the best dialogue, and I really like the dialogue because he didn't overdo it with the police codes and police terminology. He did, but then he explained it in a way that the non-policeman would understand. One of the faults, one of the faults of Tom Clancy's books is that he overuses the military terms, and it seems stilted, and people kind of don't talk that way. But Stephen King is the master of dialogue. But anyway, that was one thing I liked about the book. Stephen King did a major, I don't want to give it away because it's a major spoiler, but he did a major fake out at the end that I thought was really good. The only way I think that this book could have been better is if Holly Gibney was in it, but this was written before the Mr. Mercedes trilogy and in a different part of the country. But Holly Gibney is my favorite all-time Stephen King character. Okay, and I like the cover. The grill looks mean and otherworldly. I thought that might have been a break in the light, but it looks kind of like a kitten. And one of the powers that the car had was it would repair. Somebody put a scratch in it on purpose, and just to see if it would heal itself, and it did. So that's kind of like Christine. There's talk that there might be a movie involved, and I think Viggo Mortensen would be great in the role of Sandy, the hard-bitten sergeant. Yeah, so I really enjoyed it. I'm going to give it an A-. And have you read it? Put your thoughts down below. If you think it's kind of Cthulhu-esque, let me know. And thanks for watching. If you like the video, give me a hearty thumbs up. Subscribe it. Bye now.